Going into 2020, we have Forrest, the last of the 5 members that was part of the 87-0 streak of NiP, leaving us.
So I think 2019 has been a mess. We've had player swaps and everything. We haven't really had good practice with a full team for too long.
It's been a back and forth year. We have put up good numbers and also bad, like the major. We're really disappointed in that one.
I have to say that our results, to me personally, was disappointing. I would say that 2019 for us in general was very volatile in terms of player changes, a lot of changes in the team, also surrounding the team, which going into the second half of the year, we would be lying and say that it didn't affect the team.
This is an interesting matchup that we get to start off with. It's not what one would expect, but it begins. Vertigo. How did we get here? Oh, slight gap. Nico retreats as fast as his feet can take him. And then he sticks around because he knows he has 2 players to support just behind. Then, however, he gives up his position. He comes out from his commitment, and Olof's gonna have to take his place. Missing 1 shot, and then denied. Lekro, huge space creation. And coldzera with what could be a crucial clutch. Final round of the half, remember. Bomb down. Doesn't push while Lekro's hands are busy, but he almost catches the player in the back. NiP will close this with the 7-8 score. It's as close as can be. Forrest on the top of Palace. Him and Lekro just oh my god! Pistol just taps 3. And it all falls onto Twist. 1v2 from the apps with Op. Bomb planted, default, hits the first one. Olof's in the smoke, 1 second, and he's denied! NiP take 14 rounds off of the smoke stab. And that's gotta feel real good.
And that's all they need. 16-7 on FaZe's map pick. NiP with a 2-0 series to start the action in Bahrain. Damn, they look good.
No, it's good. It's an upset. You know, by all means, it's an upset.
Vad sa han?
Nej, alltså NiP är inget lag man ska egentligen förlora mot.
Sa han det? Vad var det som sa det?
Han, Pimp.
Ja, Pimp, min favorit. Jag tror inte han gillar oss.
Ringer du inte den? Boom! Fucking done. Over us. Okay, let's go.
One of the changes we have done is to our head coach for the CounterStrike team. I'm super excited with the momentum we have been picking up. The last 2 years, I feel that Pyja, on a personal level, I have a lot of respect for him. I think he did a good job in the sense of uniting the team. He is a guy which takes responsibility. He's a guy which goes in the front as a leader. So parting ways with him is obviously sad, but results speak for themselves. We haven't won anything for 2 years, and that is the main reason to why we're changing Pyja for Björn. Björn obviously has been with us before. That was a very successful tenure where we picked up 3 Tier 1 trophies in 1 year. He brings in a lot of new energy, positive energy, a different view on the game. He obviously brings a lot of tactical depth. He also has a very clear vision and view on how the CounterStrike team should operate and develop and play.
Go, 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 go! Vilka knivar ska du köra från? De har hoppat det är det som är frågan. Right, left.
Tekniskt. Va?
Oh my god. He just turned and Rez on the ladder deagles him in the spine. I'm losing my mind with how NiP have done all of this early damage.
Where has Rez fallen back to? He's still in the ladder.
25 seconds.
Well,
What kind of damage can he do? 1 shot, 2. He tries to go for the AK to the A spine. like this deeper wall of smokes, gives him a chance to peek blue. They opt to go double garage, but Device robs 2 frags back. Oh, a third. Plopski's about to get checked. Ooh, no, but he should have just seen Device's shoulder. Not even gonna matter. Astralis, who only won a single blast event all year long, 16-8, dismantling NiP on their very own map pick and then doing it again here on NuWwk. This time.
With GetRight departing the team and speaking to Patrick himself, he has this urge to finish his playing days and his last playing days with GetRight and the old members. We entered those discussions with a very open-minded approach. Forrest has been here for so many years. He has been an incredible value, asset, and a good friend to us for such a long time that we did not feel it was right to not honor his last wish in his player career. And with GetRight departing and the lineup that is coming together under a different organization, it made sense for all of us to do it at the end of the day. We have been moving the last year to a lineup which went from having an average age of 29, now we're down to 23 and maybe a little bit below.
Today we crown the kings in the Kingdom of Bahrain. It's Team Liquid and NiP. The Ninjas, a late resurgence in 2019 as Team Liquid just trying to keep their head above water. They have been struggling, and both of them just one step away from the Blast Pro Series Grand Finals. They can win it clean. They're not going to. Twist is going to have to turn. That's not a follow-up flash. Oh, he's so blind, but he still got the headshot. And that is exactly what Liquid could not allow to happen. Against these Deagles, against the upgraded pistols, it's just Lekro. Can he have a spectacular round one more time? They're streaming around behind him. There's the first kill. But he adds one more onto it and make it a third. What a spectacular performance. And I think he just pulled it back in NiP's favor.
And Twist rounds the corner with a kill, but then is completely denied. He's gonna jump out from the window and have another. Oh, all three! Unleash!
I think in the end, like 2 last months here, I think we started playing some good CS and managed to beat good teams, and I think we were expecting us to do better here, and it would have ended really good, I think, but pretty decent, but still hectic year.
We always aim for gold, but like we made it to Blast Finals. I don't think we can say that we're proud of it. It's an okay, but we want more.
Maybe the main goal in the whole year would be lifting a trophy, because it's been like 3 years now for me. It's been a real long time, and it's annoying because it feels like we are there close to getting one, but when we are getting like really good and like when it feels good in team, we lose a player. So I really believe in this team we have right now, and I think we can reach really far if we can just practice now and stick together.
Even though it's on a personal level sad for me that Forrest has left, that GetRight has left for another organization, nawwk is the last signing in terms of completing that full circle, in terms of having a young, hungry, and incredibly talented team when it comes to raw skill. So bringing him on board kind of sets the start mark for us on the next chapter of the NiP journey. I feel that when we sit down and speak with the full team and assess their mindset, also brought Björn in, also brought more organizational resources in terms of focusing on esports and the performance side. The events in 2020 and how I feel going into them. We, on our end, have just completed a player change, a coaching change. It is going to be very exciting to see how that plays out.
Yeah, Blast Premier is going to be interesting. I'm excited for a lot of games, and a lot of new teams as well coming into the circuit.
I like the new Blast format. It feels good. Like it feels less random, I would say.
From a competitive standpoint and a product standpoint, I'm super excited to see how Blast plays out this year. I think the changes were very good. It is now a much more competitive format in terms of having all the best teams in the world on board, dividing into group plays, and having a systematic structure that runs toward the end of the year and compiles in a global final. Everyone is super motivated and hungry. We, from an organizational perspective, are investing heavily in our players, in our facilities, and the performance aspect around that. And going into it, I would not expect us to be the best team in the world in the beginning of the year, and I don't think anyone expects us to be that. But I'm expecting us to start at a very good level and see that developing and moving forward towards the end of the year. And hopefully we see all this effort and investment materializing into some victories.